YouTube is making it easier than ever for smaller creators, more unknown creators, but like I like to say, big impact creator with just small numbers for now. YouTube is making it easier for those creators to be seen. Now, what I want to explain to you is I made over 3,000 videos and finally got monetized. Do you have to do that in order to get monetized? No. And I'm going to tell you in this video exactly what to do so that way you can cut the monetization time period completely in half, if not get monetized in 90 days, which several people are doing right now. That is not a myth. People are getting monetized on YouTube very, very quickly. So one of the major things that's happening on YouTube right now, which YouTube, I'm not sure has ever done before, but it's seeming like they haven't, okay, is when you go to your homepage, are you now noticing that there are new small numbered creators, right? Like creators with very, very small subscribers, very, very small amount of views on the video. And then when you look at the video right above it or right below it on the homepage, it's like 200,000 views. And they're these very well-known creators. Well, what YouTube is doing, and I'm unclear, please, someone let me know in the comments. That's a YouTube guru. Let me know in the comments what exactly is happening or why this is happening. But regardless, it's excellent for creators like me and you that actually have a real shot at getting exposure, right? We all have something we want to share. We all have that nudge, that calling of our purpose. And at the same time, it is nice to be discovered, right? It's nice to know that there is someone on the other end of the lens that's actually being able to even get a chance to see content that we feel like is valuable, right? That we feel like will change their life, that we feel like will up-level them, that we feel like will help them not get sick, that we feel like will help them get out of their anxiety, their depression, that we feel like will help them make money, right? So, like I said, even if you check right now, if you go to your homepage, you will see a creator pop up that you've never seen before that has maybe 23 views, 57 views, 76 views, and then you'll scroll and see more well-known creators, okay? So you got to get in on this. And here's the thing, you see me working out, right? You're like, why is she talking about YouTube growth and this woman is just showing herself working out? Well, I have a wellness channel and it's all about self-development through the eyes of wellness, right? So under the umbrella of wellness, I talk about health, I talk about fitness, I talk about habit building. We talk about a lot of things under one big umbrella niche of wellness. I'm showing you that it's not that serious to make content. I'm going to work out anyway, right? I'm going to go to the gym and work out and practice working out anyway. I call it practicing moving my body because this is just a quick little pro tip. If you are somebody that really doesn't like to work out, if you kind of change your mindset with, instead of saying, I have to go work out, and say, I'm going to go practice moving my body today, it just does something mentally. It just switches us into more of a, yes, I'm up for the challenge, as opposed to, I got to work out. So anyways, just prop up the camera and press on. That's it, right? Do an overlay just like I'm doing with some kind of message that you want to share that's going to help the other person listening, right? You're going to actually help them up level. You're going to actually help them grow their YouTube. You're going to actually help them get extra money so that way they can take their kids on vacation, right? Like you're going to do something, you're going to say something, you're going to share something, you're going to teach something, right? That's actually going to make the person better when they click off of the video. That's it. That's it. It can be as simple as what I'm doing right here. This is a really good strategy that has worked on my page for a long time. And here's why I feel like it works. What you want to do, okay, I'm speaking directly to you. What you want to do is create social proof. Nobody knows who you are on the internet. Outside of your friends, your family, your distant cousins, maybe some coworkers, some people you went to college with, high school with. Outside of that, the internet, the Mother Earth, the globe doesn't know you, but they're waiting to hear your message. They're waiting for you to teach them something that only you can teach them, right? They're waiting to hear that they're not alone in a certain area of their life, whether it's a certain problem, whether it's a certain thing that they have to overcome, right? A certain obstacle they have to overcome. They're waiting to hear it from you because you look like them. You are of the same culture. You have had the same upbringing. You are the same age range, right? You're the same generation. There's something specifically about you that only you have that's going to allow you to connect with other people. Now, this is why I just put the camera, I just click on and just kind of ask God, honestly, and pay attention to my community, what they're asking when they do respond or they have questions in the comments. And what I'll do is I will press the video, just press on, and then answer the general questions in a format like this. I also really encourage you to respond to every single person that has responded to any of your videos, right, in the comment section, because we are building social proof. So don't overthink it. If you're going to get overwhelmed, if you feel like it's too much to think about, man, I have to post consistently, man, I have to post 2 to 3 times a week, man, some people are posting, once a day, several times a day, it just sounds overwhelming. Let me just go ahead and start next week. Let me start next month when I can feel like I have a different game plan, when I feel like I have more this, more that. I'm not enough this, I'm not enough that. I got to figure this out still. I'm telling you, time is slipping away. Time is slipping into the future, like Seal says, right? It really is. And the reason why I was able to create over 3,000 videos, which sounds insane when I say it out loud, is just because I just turned the camera on and started talking or sharing, right? And I felt like it was valuable. Yes, there's improvements that I'm doing. Yes, there is things that are, I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have to share that again, or maybe maybe I thought that was going to be impactful, but it wasn't. But I'm telling you, if you have any kind of channel where you are teaching about cooking, you're teaching about mechanics, fixing cars, you're teaching about knitting, you're teaching about fashion, just turn the camera on, and as much chance as you get to turn the camera on and press upload, right? The algorithm and your potential new audience that you're being discovered by will also help shape where you need to go with your channel. Now, you're going to hear the big gurus, right? The people that have 500K, a million, 5 million subscribers that say it needs to be done like this, it needs to be done like that. And they're correct, right? Like they know what they're talking about because they have those numbers. But when it comes down to the actual reality of really implementing what they're saying, they don't know you, right? So they don't know that you might have insecurities when it comes to your looks. You might have insecurities when it comes to your body. You might have insecurities when it comes to the way that you speak, right? Maybe you feel like you stutter. Maybe you feel like you say like me. I'm from California. We say like a lot around here, and it is what it is, right? But you might have all these insecurities that you feel like you have to overcome before you do the video. So you're listening to all this YouTube advice and you're like, okay, boom, I got this. And you're like, but I just feel extra tired, or but I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I need to create a script, but I had an acne breakout on my face, so I got to start next week. You got to just do it anyway, with the flaws and all, with the insecurities and all. And I learned that the hard way. It took me, you guys, I have been on YouTube. You can go up to my homepage, click on the bio, and you'll see I've been on YouTube since 2013. I did not post my first video until I believe 2018 or 2019, because I was so in my head, right, about not this enough, not camera lighting enough, not camera quality enough, not audio enough, not the best topic enough, imposter syndrome. You guys, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't ever go away. It just shape shifts as you continue to grow on YouTube. As you continue to grow on YouTube, there's some things that you do get more comfortable with. There's some things that you get more confident with. There's some things that you just step into your power with. But then there's a new set of insecurities that come. So really what you're learning to build is how to do it anyway, how to do it right now amongst the fear, amongst the insecurity, while feeling scared, while feeling like you're not enough this, not enough that. That is the secret sauce. So not a lot of big YouTubers, I feel like, talk about this, like the actual real life, like when a human being is sitting in front of their camera and they're about to press on, and all the jitters, right? All of the insecurities, all of the comparison, all of the, maybe you posted a couple videos and you only got 11 views. And we feel like, man, how are we ever going to get to a bigger level with that many views? Well, what I want to tell you right now is you better value those views, because when you are a smaller, quote unquote, smaller creator, which I like to say big impact creator, you're a big impact channel. The second you press post and upload, you are automatically a big impact channel, because number one, you made a big impact on yourself for trusting yourself to go for it, right? To actually ripping the Band-Aid off and just saying, you know what, I'm going to go after my dreams. Forget it. Let me just stop overthinking and press upload. That you automatically are making a big impact, right? You automatically grew as a human being. Okay. Now, those 6 people, 7 people, 12 people, 3 people that have viewed your channel and actually watched some of your video when they don't know who you are, they don't have a relationship with you at all. You're not famous. You're not an actress, a big influencer, but they still watched your video. One human being doing that is enough evidence that you are on the right track, right? Now, if you get completely 0 views, which I don't think is even possible if you start to consistently post on YouTube. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of anyone posting 100 videos and literally getting 0 views on every single one. I just don't think that the platform is even designed to be able to do that. Right? So correct me if I'm wrong though. If that is true, let me know down in the comments if they posted over 100 videos consistently and literally got 0 views on every single one. But the point is that those are your people. Those 3 people, 6 people, you want to nurture those people, right? You want to look at your analytics and say, okay, you know what? Like 3 people actually watched the video all the way through. So I need to just do this again. Just rinse and repeat, right? So for me, that's how I was able to make over 3,000 videos. Now, the feedback that I know I would get from a YouTube guru is that I didn't niche down nearly narrow enough at the beginning. And they are correct. It is the truth. If you do narrow down, if you do have a very, very specific niche that you can hammer in on, you will get over time a quicker audience, because you're attracting a very specific type of avatar, right? A very specific type of person that's looking for very specific information. Now, the reason why I was able to make over 3,000 videos and not burn out was because I was posting about things that I truly felt like were going to be of value. But where the constructive criticism is for my channel is that I could have did more of the same thing earlier on, but once I saw something was working, I didn't hop on the opportunity, right? I literally said that right when I hopped on the Bosu ball. But I didn't do that. I didn't hop on the opportunity to capitalize on what was working. I then would just say, okay, that worked. How awesome is that? Let me try this now. No. When something is working on your channel, you create a mini series. So that's one of my secret strategies that I'm doing on my channel right now. When I post a video, if it's working, people are watching it a decent way through the video, people are commenting, I'll create it into an automatic at least 4 video minimum series. And if it's still working, I'll continue. So that what ended up happening is a specific example is if you go to my playlist section and you look at the playlist that's called Being Brutally Honest with You About Your Weight. Okay, so it's called Being Brutally Honest with You About Your Weight. I just posted one video and it did like a little mini pop on my page. I was like, okay, this is working. People want this information. And I turned it into a series of about 7 or 8 videos. Okay. Which I think I actually might continue that series now that it's 2025 and we're at the beginning of the year. So anything that's starting to work on your page, then turn it automatically into a series and make it very niche just about that same topic in that video, and just say pretty much the same thing in just a slightly different way, right? That seems to work. That seems to really get people excited about your content, right? And if it hits big enough, maybe they might only come back for that content, but you just keep it as a running series on your page, right? You can have multiple topics on your series under the same niche. Now, what I will say is if you have 0 videos or you only have 1 or 2 videos, don't even think about judging your channel until you've at minimum posted 50 videos that are at least 10 to 15 minutes long. So 50 videos, at least 10 to 15 minutes long. Then you can honestly judge your channel and say, let me deep dive into the analytics. Let me see what's working. Let me see what people are saying. Let me see if people are saying the consistent same, they're commenting with the consistent same message. Like, I really like when you do this, or I love when you said this. Or there's things that you might even discover that you didn't even know about yourself. Maybe people love your accent, right? Maybe people love how you're just funny, and you didn't realize how, maybe you have a dry sense of humor and you didn't really realize how funny it's coming across on your YouTube channel, right? So I think just for the first 50 videos, just have fun. Pick a topic, pick a niche, have fun, experiment with different angles under that niche, right? Different subtopics under that general niche topic. Do 50 videos, have fun, pop up the camera, talk, just explore, experiment, right? Then start to really hone in on specifics. So for example, I was not talking about, this is a self-development channel, but I did a video about how I'm self-developing, right? Interestingly enough, through the journey of growing my channel and what it's teaching me about myself, what it's teaching me about just so many different angles, right, of the self-development journey. And then people were loving what I was talking about in the video. So now I have a whole series on how to grow your YouTube, right? Through the self-development lens, right? So it's still not so far away from my niche. Now it's a little bit outside of the box, but I truly believe that YouTube is self-development, right? It's an automatic virtual diary. You literally see yourself grow, right? You see yourself start to speak better. You see yourself start to be more confident. You'll even go back to a video and be like, man, I really have persevered. I remember when I made that video and I was not feeling good that day, right? And I still did it anyway. So it's a really great way to look back on your last 3, 4, 5 years and be proud of yourself, right? And really, do some healthy critiquing. Like, you know what? I can get a little better with the way that I come across. I can get a little better with my cadence and my voice. I can get a little better with not saying 100 times. Maybe I only have to say it 50 times, right? I'm not getting rid of the word, you guys. It's a part of my DNA, okay? But that's the thing. I want you to know that just like you see me practicing working out, practicing moving my body in this video, I'm practicing growing my YouTube, right? I'm in it for the long haul. So you got to be in it for the long haul too. Be in it for the long haul with me. If you need an accountability partner, that's another secret. You want to get a collection of YouTubers, I would say about 10 to 20 that are kind of in the same realm as you, kind of doing what you're doing, kind of the same style as you, just so when you're having those off days, when you're feeling like, what am I even doing? What's the point of this? This is ridiculous. I'm never going to get monetized. I really want to get monetized for doing my passion, my purpose. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I just did all these maybes, what ifs, all that. Go to my channel. Go to other creators' channels that are on the same kind of relative journey as you. And that way you just see that you're not alone, because this can be a very lonely journey. I'm not going to lie. It can be a very lonely journey. So you got to create your own online community to where you're like, you know what? I don't see these people. I may never meet these people ever in my life, but I'm not alone, right? So tap in. I also have a How to Lose Belly Fat ebook guide on how I lost 30 pounds and never gained it back. Check that out down below. But tap in with the channel. Make sure to make sure to subscribe, share it with anyone that can help or get help with this information, and catch me on the next one.